Welcome to Rock Talk Lapidary, your podcast for everything rocks.
Coming to you every Thursday 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and tap that bell. Let's get rockin'.
Welcome to Rock Talk Lapidary, where we talk everything rocks with some of Lapidary's most influential and creative people just like you. From beginner to master, we bring something for everyone, so if you love rocks, you will love us. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, grab a pen and a notebook, and open up those comments. We do a giveaway every week, and the way to win for our live viewers is dropping comments. So be sure to share this video out to anyone you know who loves rocks and learning. We meet here every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And so let's just get this thing started. Today we have Brad and Hanna Newport of We Got Rocks. And we are very excited. We are watching our Spotify subscribers increase. So if you are listening to us or watching us on Spotify, thank you so much. We are so excited to have you. And without any further ado, I'll bring on our co-hosts. I'm going to go start with, I like to pick people who aren't paying attention. Haha. Okay, let's start with, oh, yeah, there we go.
Oh, hi everyone. How
Welcome,
silly.
Ryan Brown of Glacier Bros.
How's it going, everybody? Me and my little brother, we have Glacier Bros. We do shows live on Facebook. We sell rough and slabs. It's a lot of fun. Actually, just got done with another show, so.
Yeah, you're pretty consistent on your Thursday night shows over on Facebook. That's great. Yeah. All right. Our next co-host I'm going to bring on is Brad.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, buddy?
I'm Brad. I own JBB Rocks. I'm a sphere maker. That's what I really like to do. I'm going to take on Ryan's lead. I'm going to start doing some live shows. We're going to start trying to do them once a week. We're kind of excited to start doing this. So everybody, if you want to follow us on JBB Rocks and Metal Art and see what we throw out on the table, we got lots of new merchandise coming in. We're excited.
I'm excited for you, man.
That is great. When is your next in-person show?
Next in-person show, we're actually doing the Home and Garden Show in Vernal, Utah, the 26th and 27th of March.
Okay. Then, so just a couple short weeks away.
Yeah. And then April 1st and 2nd, we're actually sponsoring our first show in Roosevelt, Utah. So we're pretty excited to be doing that. That's going to be a good show. We've got about 48 vendors right now signed up to be there with us. So we're hoping to have a good show.
Oh, that's going to be awesome. Awesome. I do have family that lives in Roosevelt, believe it or not. So that's cool. I'll have to
spend the weekend with them and stop by and say hi.
That's a great idea. Let's see. Let's bring on Matt Sams. Matt.
Hey, good evening.
What's up, brother?
All good. Just got in. Par for the course. Just got in from work, but all good. Glad to be here.
Well, super glad to have you. What were you working on today?
Color and concrete. Yeah, color and concrete. So great big outdoor kitchen and just wrapping it up. So got to put some color on it.
That sounds like fun.
Now I need to know.
It's bricks. It's bricks and soapstone.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Awesome.
Okay, so let's go ahead and bring on Dave. Hello, Dave.
Oh, there I am. Wow, I had to look around for myself. Ooh, not bad at all. Hey, everybody, it's good to see you all again. You know me, I always got to have something to try and make some poking at somebody. Hey, so I'm Dave, and I am. We have a charity that we call Rock Tumblers for Autism. I am a cabber and a slabber, and what I make, we sell to buy rock tumblers for kids who have autism. I'm also a special education teacher, and we just kind of, kick back and play with rocks and like to have fun.
Awesome, yeah. Awesome. So I am just looking over here on the comments right now, and we have a lot of comments. I don't know how Andrew, who generally is our technical advisor, is keeping up. So Bill says, Dave, glad to see you back. That's awesome.
Yeah, thanks. I
me
forgot.
too.
I was sick last week. I forgot about that. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
For the sale too, we missed you on both
Yeah.
of those.
And have another one coming up though. I'll make the next one. Rain or shine.
Good.
No, we're excited for it.
Yeah, speaking of that, our next live sale is going to be Tuesday at 7 p.m. Here on YouTube. And it's a lot of fun. Even if you don't come in and buy anything, it's fun. Just come hang out with us and interact with us. That's what we love the most, because we're here to build a really awesome community. So for the giveaway tonight, I want to talk about that real quick and show it off. So I have one of my books. This one is the Lapidary Journal. What's really cool about this is the way I made it is it's lined on the top half and lined on the bottom half, and the top half is blank, so you can sketch your designs out and take really, really good notes. You get some swag from the show, some really awesome stickers, jewelry loop. This one is a 30X,
Awesome.
which I used this the other day, and it kind of blew my mind. So pretty awesome. We got some really cool rock tumbles, ruby corundum. Say it for me. Ruby corundum.
Corundum.
Unfinished, pre-polished labradorite, and some other tumbled rocks in here that looks like a lot of fun. So to win, all you got to do is, while we're live, you have to be watching live. You can't get this on the replay. Sorry, guys. Drop comments. And the first comment I would love to see from everybody is, where are you watching from? So go ahead and leave that in the comments.
Mr. Landfill, no, you don't have to be able to read to win.
Well, there's no words in that book, so that's probably good.
Could solve a problem. Hey, since we were talking about swag, I want to make
I'm in
sure
Utah too.
that we get everybody. So remember, we have our own swag here, and this is what Cheerson's talking about giving you in the giveaway is one of these, or two of these, however many she's going to do. I want to let you know there are two other ways that you can get these. You can use the email address we have, and you can buy these for $2 a piece, or if you buy 10 or more, you can get them for $1.75. Or some of us, if you buy some of our product, we are sticking these in the bags and shipping it off with it, including when I do the pop sockets.
Awesome. I do believe that almost everybody is handing out those stickers right now. We are working on designing a couple new stickers. We'll let you know when those come out. We do have a great big announcement, but I'm not sure when we're all going to be good about sharing that. So hopefully soon you guys are going to hear some new stuff coming down the pipe. Dave, I'll let you go ahead and introduce our guests, Brad and Hanna.
All righty. So tonight we have Brad and Hanna Newport. Do you want me to wait until they actually get on the screen, Kirsten?
No, go ahead and
All
they're
right.
right here.
So we have for
welcome.
you tonight, we have Brad and Hanna Newport. And Brad and Hanna are previously of Hollywood Ranch and now of We Got Rocks. They sell rocks, they cut rocks. Brad has saws. He has all kinds of equipment out in his shop that I just love to go out and get the tingly feeling around every time I go out there, and just all around. But I met Brad and Hanna about 4 years ago and buy a lot of my product that I use to make the rock sockets from. And so I want to introduce you tonight where they're going to tell us their story and what they do and answer questions for you. So I want to introduce Brad and Hanna.
Hello. This is
Awesome.
my wife Hanna. I'm Brad. We Got Rocks, and
it's good to be here.
yes, good to be here. Thank you
Good to
for
see
the
you guys.
invite. Yeah.
And-
We also got through with the live sale right
Yes,
before
they did.
we bumped in.
Right.
And we started doing a new platform on Facebook. We're doing 1 minute auctions on finished goods. it's pretty fun. It's working out pretty good.
That sounds awesome. I need to come to that.
I was
But
actually joking around with Brad and Hannah just before we came on the show that the first year after I started watching their show, I had to get a second mortgage on my house. They have a lot of product that if you go watch their show, you're absolutely going to love what they have.
yeah,
Thank you.
we have lots of stuff for sure.
Yeah, I love this show just because we get to meet people outside of our social circles. I was telling Brad and Hannah this earlier, is I've never met them, and you get comfortable, I guess, and you just don't reach out. But wow, it's good to meet you. I watched your show earlier for about 10 minutes before I popped off, and I loved your style. I loved your system. I thought that worked out really, really great.
Thank you. Yeah, we have a lot of customers that we, of course, never get to meet. They're just a glitch across the screen of our telephone. So it's kind of cool getting to meet some of our customers like Ryan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really funny when you meet customers by just your voice.
Yeah.
2 times now, once in Quartzsite, Arizona, and once at a yard sale in Malala, Oregon. Within the last year or so, we were at a yard sale and we were at Quartzsite, and we were just talking to some other people, and somebody came up and said, "Hey, you're Brad and Hannah," right? Because they recognized us, and then they recognized us, which we're not on camera very much because we're not trying to sell ourselves. We're trying to sell rocks. But so yeah, it's pretty funny, and I really do like to get to meet the customers, because it's really a great platform being able to sell online, because it really maximizes your time. You couldn't take care of 50 or 60 customers in 2 hours doing it in person.
Right.
But it's also, you lose that personal touch that you get with everybody. So yeah, it's kind of great to get to meet people, even though it's still just a camera, But I guess
it's good to put a face on
yeah, it's the new way, I guess.
But you know what? Once a person has ever met both of you, when you're watching the show, the dynamics that the two of you have together on your show create a personality of its own. And it really is. It's awesome. It's a fun show to watch because you're a lot like me and my wife. You guys kind of pick back and forth a little bit and some of the joking and stuff that goes on. It makes it a great show, and people love that.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't want to be here about 20 minutes before the show starts.
Storm.
Yeah. Yeah.
I understand that. Definitely.
You know how much work it is. It's like putting up a circus or a rock concert or something, where it's just, you're jamming like crazy, and then all the people ever get to see is all the good part of it. But there's a lot of work that people don't see before and after the show, They think, oh my God, those people are just crushing it. Yeah, well, you should come here and try and set everything up, and tear everything down and pack it and ship it, I'm not complaining, because it's
fun.
Still fun, but it's a lot of work, And
I think the first
a lot of tension, because me and Hannah are both very picky, and so it's not that we can't find people to work for us. It's that we're so picky that every time they do, it just don't quite work out. Yeah, it drives us crazy. But
All right, everybody, I got to stop us for 1 second. Mr. Landfill actually just gave us a $5 donation. He said, "Hey, Brad and Hannah, do you know anywhere to get Tiger Eye?"
It depends on how much you need, because we have some Tiger Eye, but we don't have barrels of it.
It's Phil.
Oh, Phil Murphy. Oh,
That's all right.
oh, yeah. Phil.
Thank you so much, bud.
Tell Phil that, where you get Tiger Eye is at Phil Murphy's house.
Yeah.
Any kind you want.
Blue,
red, blue,
yellow.
variegated. Yeah,
Everything.
multicolored.
A sucker for Maramamba.
Maramamba, green, gold. Yeah. He bought Tiger Eye tonight. Yep. But yeah, I guess what first got me into rocks was we ended up buying a property in 2006 and realized that it had petrified wood on it. And when I found out that it had petrified wood on it, I had sold a bunch of properties, so I really didn't have anything to do. I didn't have a job. I had sold my business, and so I just started digging petrified wood on the property. And then after maybe 1 year, the Travel Channel got a hold of me and asked me if I'd be interested in doing a show on the Travel Channel called Cash to Treasures or something like that. And anyway, so ended up doing that show, and I think I dug for about 10 years off and on, well, quite a bit, and ended up with about 500,000 or 600,000 pounds of pretty premium petrified wood. Wow. And so I didn't want to leave this earth without doing something with the petrified wood. And I ended up getting a divorce in 2015. And when I did, I kept thinking, what am I going to do? I had Hollywood Ranch, which was a 100-acre property that had a lot of petrified wood on it. And if I would have kept Hollywood Ranch, I would have never been able to do anything else except for take care of Hollywood Ranch, because it was a lot of work. It took a lot of my time. It was an amazing property, and talk about the dream life. I could go out and dig petrified wood with my excavator every single day, and have just an amazing time. But I knew that if I did that, I would just do that. And so I sold Hollywood Ranch to my best friend, and I found out from another friend of mine, his name is John Rowland from Highland Park Lapidary, that he said that he started a factory over in the Philippines, and he knew I was buying equipment because I was buying it from him, and he asked me what I was doing. I told him I was putting in a factory in Sweet Home. And he said, don't you think that's going to be not very cost productive? And I said, yeah, I know. Labor in the United States is kind of tough. So he invited me to his factory in the Philippines, and I went and looked at it, and it was state of the art, because that's what John does, is he puts together things that are pretty amazing. And it was everything you could dream of. So I decided to kind of partner with him on the factory from 2017 to 2019
or 18.
No, it's somewhere in there. And then in 2020 we ended up, was it 2020 or 2021? It was 2020 or 2021. Me and Hannah ended up buying the whole factory from John. So now we have a factory overseas where we make spheres and hearts, slabs, gauges, pendants, you name it, we make it. We have a big sphere operation, and Hannah is pretty much the quality control.
When I was there.
And I get to do the cutting, which is my favorite part. Is I love to do the cutting, because you're the first person. I mean, you're the one that orientates the pieces in the saw, and plus I get to do some of the orientation with the spheres, tell them what I want, and then they core drill it the way I want it, and we go from there. But then when we're gone, I just gotta kind of let it leave my mind for a while, because there's not much you can do while you're gone. Just let it roll. But eventually we'll be over there more often.
Yeah,
But
that doesn't set well with me, because I like to be up where you're at more often.
yeah. Well, it'll be not before. It'll be pretty soon. We will be spending at least half the time over there, because we're wanting to build our own factory, because we have a factory now, but we want to build our own building and everything so that we have our own home base. So hopefully this year sometime we'll buy a good sized chunk of land and start building our facility and putting in all of our equipment. So
Spend a little more time on site.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, and you can see a lot of the work behind Brad and Hannah there.
Yeah.
That comes to their place. And I mean, and that is nothing. That is just a little spot compared to what they've got. There's the other end of the room. There's the other side of the room. They've got a lot of stuff right there in the shows. He's got display cases out in the front of the store. When you walk in the front door, for what is it, Brad? Probably 30 feet back, all the way back. There's glass cases all the way back to where you make that turn to go into the back of your shop where you're at now.
Yeah. It's probably 30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty nice setup you've got right there.
Yeah. Yep. And
So
then
what are your plans?
our plans? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, right now we're kind of set in the U.S. Temporarily till Hannah gets her citizenship paperwork, which is going to be hopefully within a few months. And then our daughter, who I don't know if you guys heard or if I said it earlier, but our daughter, who is almost 7 months, she said her first words today and made her daddy cry because it was dad, dad, dad.
That's awesome, dude.
Nice.
And
Nice.
it was right before we came out to do the live show, right?
That's awesome.
And I'm
Yeah, you told us
Congratulations.
just before we came on.
Yeah.
I told Brad, I said I was disappointed when none of my kids said Jasper or Agate first. He's excited about Dad. I wanted Jasper, Agate. All I got was Dad.
Yeah, well, she was wearing her, what did her shirt say? Just one more rock, Dad.
There
Yesterday.
you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are your plans to raise her up in the rock environment like you're doing now with
Yeah.
the equipment and the digs and all of that?
For sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. She'll probably, and this is no joke, she'll probably be running it before too long, I think.
She's gonna
Really.
be our
Yeah. She'll be Hannah's boss right off the bat, but I have a hard time taking orders, so you know. Either way,
We'll just put you in the doghouse.
yeah. Well, when I first met Hannah, right, she was very quiet and shy, and I told the Lord before I met her, I said, you know, God, please, I just want to meet somebody that I don't have to make every decision, right? I want somebody that has their own opinion and everything and isn't afraid to voice it and everything. And I got Hannah, and I tell you what,
Very kind.
now I never am right. Sorry. I got
Lesson learned.
faith. And I had people tell me that I had this bad habit that when people would come up to me and they would tell me about an idea or an opinion, and if it wasn't exactly what my opinion or idea was, I tell them no right off the bat. Well, that's what Hannah does.
Now he gets it.
Now I get it and I don't like it.
Well, now I'll tell you, I think it was like the first or second time I ever came up there, you and I got to talking and you sent me home with some material and I made you some pop sockets.
Yeah.
And two of them were made out of that kind of blue and brown marcasite. And the
Yeah.
last I heard, Hannah had put those in a drawer, and when you asked about them, she kind of shined you on and said, you know, basically, you don't need to know where those are.
Yeah.
She very much has a mind of her own.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Get
Yeah.
the first pick.
She gets first pick.
And then Brad.
and every once in a while, well, we had one time we were, I was showing some material, and we have, of course, like everybody, you have customers that become like really good friends. And I had this one good friend that I knew he was looking for this material, and the material was Luna. And so I found this piece of Luna, and I had a sphere made out of it, and it turned out amazing. Well, I showed it to my friend, and as I was showing it to my friend, Hannah saw
I
it,
didn't see
or
that.
after
It
she
was
saw it.
because you said something to me. I'm like, why are you showing me? It's mine.
Yeah. He literally, like,
Okay.
the
No,
guy,
I think he's exaggerating.
the guy was, he's still a friend of ours, but he tells me all the time, he goes, when is she going to sell me that Luna?
Yeah. in our live, he always a Luna sphere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he tells everybody the really good pieces are in Hannah's case,
Yeah.
right over there.
Yeah, Hannah does have a kind of a private collection of some really nice stuff.
She does, for sure. But yeah, people that want to buy from us, we do lots of wholesale stuff, but most of the wholesale things that we do right now are in the rough, right? We don't do a lot of wholesale on finished goods. And part of the reason that we don't is because I want to do the retail myself, right? On the finished goods, because I know how much work I have into the finished goods that we produce. If I was buying and selling like a lot of people do, they buy and they sell. There's a number, right? That number is whatever, 2x, 3x, whatever they need to get. And they're not sentimentally attached to anything. It's just money. But for me, we produce this stuff. So I really like to sell it because it kind of connects me with the people that I sell it to. You know? So anyway, that's kind of what we do. We live feed our finished goods, and we have live feeds on our rough too. But we do sell a lot of wholesale rough, and we import from a few countries, but mainly Indonesia right now. We have a lot of killer material coming from there. You know, that we process some of it in the Philippines, some we have sent directly here. Like we just got a shipment of some bumblebee with eyes. I think there's one even behind me somewhere. Is there? No. Guess not. Oh, there's one over there on that shelf. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing right now.
Well, and I see we have several requests of people wanting Hannah to show one of her prized pieces. Do you have anything close to you there, Hannah?
Yeah, there's some.
Yeah, do it.
There.
Yeah, show us some of your prized pieces there, Hannah.
Go grab that Bruno or the.
Don't worry, nobody's gonna take them. We just want to see.
You never know. I'll find out where they're at. I might have to go make a visit.
Brad v. Brad.
Oh no, I want to grab my security card. So this is my recent ones. I'm gonna have Brad.
Yeah. So this is a Bruno that.
Oh my lord.
That we had.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Look at those
Wow.
patterns in that.
Yeah, that one.
I mean,
it turned out nice. And then
that is the most caramel looking piece I've ever seen.
This one is Marcus. Oh, can you grab that?
Marcusite, yeah, we love that.
And,
wow.
And when we were going through some barrels in the Philippines, these were barrels that were material that Hannah's uncle had collected in the 80s and 90s. I found this piece of sugilite that was the most amazing piece of sugilite I ever seen.
Don't say that to me.
Easy, Ryan.
I had the workers polish it for her, and I gave it to her for a present. This is it right here.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that is awesome.
That's gorgeous.
Ryan, catch the drool now.
And polished all the way around. Sides.
Wow, look at that. That is beautiful.
Fantastic.
What's the weight on it? Do you know?
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Beautiful piece.
But we made some sugilite spheres and sphere displays in the Philippines that turned out
And
insane.
this was the sphere that one customer got.
Wait. So you're saying that you have sugilite spheres? Did I just hear that correctly?
Yeah. Well, we sold.
We sold them. So
Yeah.
we had 2 of them. But we,
Oh man,
Wow.
that's my favorite on the planet. So you guys know it's my favorite material.
What is that, Hannah? Is that an ocean jasper you've got
No,
there?
that's Luna agate.
Oh, it's Luna. Okay.
Oh my God, that's gorgeous.
That is. Wow.
The one that their buddy wants
and
all
I
the
have
time.
one right here. I had it sitting right in front of my face. It's a clown.
Oh, it is
I
a
love
clown.
that.
That's cool.
That's great.
Keep my
That's
trust
awesome.
safe.
That's pretty neat.
That's awesome.
Now, Brad, you guys, like you said, you do a lot of rough and a lot of slabs as well, and then
Yeah.
of course you have the polished hearts. Um, a lot of cuts of petrified wood and different rock that have been polished as stand-ups and as displays. And matter of
Mhm.
fact, I somewhere around here I have 8 or 10 of them myself that I bought from you, and there's some really beautiful work.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Yeah, that. I'll go grab it real quick.
I know I'll go grab it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's my favorite thing to do is work with petrified wood, and it's kind
Oh,
of crazy. For the last almost 3 years, I haven't done anything with the petrified wood, and that's the reason that I got into the lapidary was because I wanted to process that 600,000 pounds. But then I discovered all the rocks from around the world, so I think I have more than I do now. But
I have an addiction to petrified wood myself. That's probably my favoriteest material is petrified wood.
that's my favorite too. But
I have like 6 or 8 of them I got from Brad.
yeah, I think you do for sure. This is my favorite sphere. This one's in my case.
Oh my goodness.
Whoa.
Look
Oh
at the
my.
tubes in that.
The pseudomorphs.
Great.
Wow. Now, is this one, Brad, that came out of your factory?
Yeah, this one's this one actually is one that had processed in the United States because we couldn't get to our factory.
Could you describe this sphere for our Spotify viewers or
This-
listeners?
Marcasite with two bags. It has white and yellow tubes and marcasite.
Oh my God.
What exactly is marcasite for those that don't know?
Marcasite is a metal material.
Great.
But the first day that we showed this on the show, our customers wanted to buy it, of course. And I told them there's no way I would sell it right now. And they said, well, if you did sell it, how much would you sell it for? And I said, well, it would be at least $1,500.
Oh,
and we
yeah.
had 11, I think, people that wanted their name on the list to buy it. But I got another one we just got done. Do you want to go get that one? This is one that we finished right before we left the Philippines. This one is a lot bigger than that one. And it's pretty cool too, but not quite as good. Not quite as killer as that one.
While she's getting that, we do have a question here from Eagle Eye. He is wanting to know, how can you tell it's petrified wood, and do we have petrified wood in Arkansas? Can anyone answer that?
There is definitely petrified wood in Arkansas.
Yes, there is.
But how can you tell it's petrified?
Well, usually you can tell petrified wood by, if you have a loop, you can look at cell structure, or, I mean, petrified wood still looks like regular wood most of the time, you know.
Yeah.
Like limb casts don't, but yeah.
Hey,
Oh
we
my. And so that's marcasite, huh? That's amazing.
crazy. Geez.
Yeah, and this one has a big old crystal pocket too, like the other one.
What's the orange crystal in it?
It's orange agate.
Okay. And with a druzy, like,
Or-
quartz top.
That's just a
Yeah.
little sphere, huh?
And it
The
has-
stuff dreams are made of.
I'm going to just go hide all my spheres. They don't stand a chance against that.
And
How big is
told
that
you
thing,
before
Brad?
the
8
show,
or
I
10
was-
inches?
That one is, I think that one's like 6 3/4. Yeah, we have on the table over here, we have about 15 big spheres that are being videoed to maybe go to Italy. Maybe spend the rest of their life in Italy.
And
Hey,
you
we
have
had
some out on the other side of your shop that are what, like 30 inches, something like that? The ones that you have out
Uh,
toward the display?
We have 2 spheres. One is opal sphere, and it is 14 and a half inches. And we have a sycamore petrified wood sphere that is 16 inches.
Oh
I
my
thought you
God.
had some that were bigger than that out there in the front. I thought they were a little bigger than
No.
that. They look huge.
They look bigger, but yeah, one's 14 and a half and one's 16. Yep.
That's big
And
anyway.
I know the exact dimensions is because those ones might be going to Italy too for a trip.
He had to measure.
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
you've
we
got
had
a following
another
then.
question. We had
Go
another
ahead.
question come in, Dave. And Jaws wanted to know, do you guys deal mostly in imported material? Or do you deal with domestic, I guess?
Do we?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we deal with whatever is in front of us. I mean, I would buy. I like the material from the U.S., but as far as material goes, I would buy the best material anywhere in the world if I can.
Yeah.
You know.
We like to buy collections too.
Yeah.
Here in the U.S.
I'm not racist. I'll buy any stone.
Yeah.
I can tell you that Brad gets some of the really great stuff that's domestic right here. I mean, if I could show you pictures around my shop, I have boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff I got from Brad. That a lot of that is all domestic. Besides the market site, which he got me into, and I can't seem to get enough of now.
Yeah, dinosaur bone, whale bone, blue mountain jasper, blue bigs jasper, Deschutes jasper. I mean, there's a lot of countries that have amazing material, but I would say the United States has some of the best, if not the best material in the world, period. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, I would buy whatever and process whatever. Right now, we're getting ready to send over a container of killer material from the United States to our factory to process. And it'll be the first time since we've owned the
You
factory.
recognize that one?
Is that a Blue Mountain?
That's the Blue Mountain I got from you 2 years ago.
It's a good thing I can't see it very well because I got bad eyes. I'd probably want to come over and get it from you.
Nobody gets this one.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun processing for sure. It's probably my favorite part is processing the sound. When we go to the factory, I think I sweat more than any of the workers. I would guarantee I do.
Only because it's American. It's not
Yeah,
used to
whatever.
heat.
So what do you mean by processing, Brad?
Well, when we cut and make things out of raw stones,
So the actual production of it then.
Yeah, like the cutting, polishing of slabs or the core drilling and sphere making. Only thing I haven't really done at our factory is make any hearts. The big opal sphere, I did the finish work on that, and only because me and John Rowland, we were partners on it, and John was gone, so it was I had to do it. It was the first sphere I ever made. Was probably the biggest opal sphere in the world. Was the first sphere I made ever.
Wow.
Yeah, I was scared because I was partners with John on half of it and somebody else owned the other half of it. So I didn't want to make a mistake because, you know, there was a lot of
Spindy mistake.
Yeah, exactly. But we did it. It took, I want to say it took 2 days to, you know, do the finish work on it after it was already perfectly round. Yeah. But yeah.
Now, one of the things I've been wanting to find out from you, Brad, now that you guys have the little one, are you going to expand out into a bigger living quarter than what you're in right now?
We actually have a house now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know you had moved out of the motorhome. I mean, they have this really beautiful motorhome, and last I saw, you were still in that.
We never. We moved into a house, lake house. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then we just sold it.
Yeah. So we moved back in here.
Yeah.
Back in there.
apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it is packed full of rock and stuff? Is what you keep your shop? I mean,
No, there's no rocks in there. I don't think.
no
Is
rocks
there?
in your house.
No.
I don't think there's a rock.
They're all
is
over
there?
the place except for a house.
Yeah.
How do you keep that from happening,
Oh,
Hannah?
well, I got a good one tonight when we were doing the auction. One of the last pieces in the sale tonight was a tumble polished piece of petrified wood, and this piece of petrified wood looked like a cab slab that somebody had put into a tumbler and tumble polished it, and it turned out amazing, right? Well, it made it to our new house, our new lake house, and anyway, when it made it there, it ended up in the bathroom between our sinks in the bathroom. It sat there for 2 years and we never took it out, right?
No.
Well, tonight somebody bought it and it's going to their house.
Going to their house.
Yeah.
Wow, what a show to miss.
Yeah.
I was getting ready for this show, so didn't get to make it tonight. I'd love to have.
But it was one of our most regular customers and a good friend. She and one of her friends come into our shop quite a bit to pick up their stuff. So it was kind of cool because,
We can visit it.
Yeah, we can visit it if we need to. Yeah, for sure.
Somehow I pictured by now Hannah would have a place and all of the handles on the drawers would be rocks and,
No.
No, we do have a lot of rock in our place. We started making petrified wood tiles.
Nice.
And we used a lot of that in our house.
Kitchen,
yeah, we used it as the whole back wall of our bar, and we used it for the toe board underneath all the cabinets, and it turned out amazing. We'll grab that tile over there, and we'll show them what it looks like. But yeah, we make tiles through a friend of mine in Indonesia, and anyway, we worked together for maybe 2 months to get it designed the way that we wanted and get them set the way that we wanted. And he had to hire a lot of workers to make these, but they turned out amazing. But these are the tiles.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Yeah, we make these. I think we have like in stock right now, maybe like 800 of these tiles.
I'm afraid to ask how spendy those are, Brad.
These are $75 each, which is actually really
bad.
cheap.
Wow.
No, these are 16 by 16 inches. And if you go on the internet and you look for a petrified wood tile, they're 12 by 12. They cost over $200 each.
I bet they do.
200.
Jeez.
And these are 1.75 square feet. So these ones would be on their price would be like $350 or something,
Well, and each one of those is going to be completely individual. There will be no two of them alike.
Yeah, and the good thing though is that the pattern, because they cut every one of those pieces are cut by hand. All those pieces are cut by hand, and they're ground by hand and polished by hand. Every one of those pieces, and there's probably 30 some pieces per tile.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's a lot of work.
We had a lot of people asking about the opal sphere. Do you have any pictures of that at all?
It's right over there. Is there? I wonder.
No, I don't think you can.
Can you take a picture and then we can show it?
Yeah, send it
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah. Hannah can take a picture right now, and
While she's doing that, Brad, I saw a question. Somebody wanted to know, what is a favorite material of yours that has now dried up?
I had one dry up while I was buying it, and I have a piece of it. I'll have Hannah grab it. But this material, it looked like silver. I would have to look at the name of it, but it was a silver marcasite in a quartz, and it was amazing. And I had the purchase on it, and by the time the miners were getting ready to take it to my broker's warehouse, somebody else basically got it from me. I think what happened is they got offered more money, so I was out all my material and my money. But I got my money back because my guy took care of me. But I didn't care. The material is what I wanted because it was so rare. I'd never seen anything like it. And it was so clean looking too. Yeah, you can just show it on your phone. But anyway, that material was
Once we show the opal
Here it is.
here. Oh wow.
I wish you could see how
The
the
flash.
opal flashes.
That's amazing, guys.
Crazy.
That's beautiful. Where is that opal from, Brad?
It's from Oregon. It's from the opal thunder egg beds.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
And you don't find a chunk like that size every day.
I
No,
bet. No.
that egg was actually a 5-footer, and they put it in a wire saw and cut it top and bottom to find the sweet spot where all the opal was in it. And then they core drilled it at Richardson Ranch, which if you're from Oregon, you know Richardson Ranch. And after they core drilled it, they got it round, and they didn't have the machines to finish it. So that's where Highland Park and me came in to finish it out.
Guys, I was just checking time, and you sent us a bunch of pictures. I'd like to go over some so some
Sure.
of the viewers could see some of your work too.
Yep.
Oof.
That's where we do our live shows. That's all
Yeah.
our tables. And
That's
that
where they're actually sitting right now.
No,
Yes.
we're sitting in the front right now.
Are you in the front right now? Okay, I thought you were in the back from the looks of it.
And the whole wall there was all filled
Yeah.
with spheres. And
I think that heart right now is back there on a table.
probably.
I think it's on a sale table right
That
now.
grain.
That's
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
That's a crazy herringbone grain. That's petrified wood from Hollywood Ranch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. That's
I have a
killer.
few
That'd make some
pieces here.
gorgeous bears.
Yeah,
It does make nice spheres.
it does for sure.
I'm definitely gonna have to talk, Brad. I'm gonna have to get some wood.
Yeah. Well, you come down and pick out the stuff that you want. There's some killer stuff here.
What's next?
Is that a piece of the Marcasite?
Yeah.
that one too.
Marcasite. You can
Yeah.
tell Marcasite's one of my favorite.
Molly
Wow.
Look at it. Is that dendrites in that?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, if it's Malagano, it's
Wow.
definitely dendrites in there.
Yeah.
That's
like-
cool.
More
And that's
hearts.
some tube agate. More hearts.
That Marcasite makes gorgeous hearts.
Yeah. You guys
Oh, those.
switched.
Who?
Those are some wood, some
Some
rot
kind
wood.
of wood.
Some
Oh,
pocket rot.
rotwood. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that Indonesia's pocket rot then?
Yes.
Yes, that is. We have some U.S. rotwood stuff too.
Peanut
Is that
wood.
Yeah,
the
wood.
peanut wood?
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh,
That-
Blue Mountain Jasper.
Yeah, that one we just sold.
Look at that coloration in that piece. That's amazing.
Pretty
That
neat.
have that one of our customers made, and he put it into the Rockin' Gem magazine.
Yeah, that one, Keith Dole, he did a article on Marcasite from us and made that
Yeah.
cab.
Keith does marvelous work.
Yeah, he does. He does really, really nice work for sure.
Really neat piece.
I love that.
Same.
Somewhere here, I have a slab of that darker gray herringbone that I got from you.
Yeah,
And
that is pretty good.
matter
Hey
of fact,
guys,
Go ahead.
I would. Sorry, Dave, to interrupt, but I would
Nope, you're
love to know some more about this. Dave is familiar with Rock and Gym magazine. I would like to know. Could you tell us some more about that article, when it was made, and what issue it's in?
I think it was 2021.
It was
I'm
2021,
not sure.
and it was right. It was right during the Tucson show. The Tucson show in
I can
2021.
find out.
Yeah,
Yes, he does that.
so that's when you'd look to.
Somewhere,
how-
I have that one, but
It was
So
21.
April of 2021.
okay, great. So people can go back and order that issue if they want. I do have a link in the description if you go up and look for Rock and Gym magazine for subscribing to that. So super awesome. Great magazine. One thing that I've seen a lot lately is there's less in-hand type books. A lot of things are going online. With selling online, what's been your best experience? I would love to know.
I think just being able to take care of as much customer as we can,
Yeah,
and have enough time for
still
our
have a
family.
life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, so
Well-
finding work-life balance.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
It can be hard because people like to message all hours of the night, and
Yeah.
so do you guys set like a time schedule that, like, hey, we're gonna work rocks this amount of time, and then the rest is family time?
No, we just take care of our customers anytime. As long as we're free, then take
Yeah.
care of them.
And our customers know that we do. Well, Hanna takes care of most of the customers, and I work in the rough and cutting and setting up as much as I can, sales. And so Hanna takes care of the customers, but when it comes to family time, Hannah's done, and people either they know that she
Or I just
isn't
don't
going to
reply
message.
yet,
Yeah.
yeah.
Either they already know that she's not going to message back until she has time, but they know that she's very efficient, so
I
they
try.
don't they don't mess with her. So
I love that.
we have a couple of customers. I should say we don't have a couple of customers that fit with Hanna.
We did have some.
Yeah,
some of
and
the
I think
office
David
ones.
might know a couple, huh, Dave?
a couple at least.
Yeah, there you go.
But we don't tolerate them, so
No.
So
You don't need to.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's been many times I've sent Brad a text say, "Hey, Brad, are you going to be there on Saturday?" And he's like, okay, sure."
Yeah, exactly.
We'll see.
But Saturday, a lot of us that weekend, and we appreciate when you can do that, because that weekend is when we're available. Because a lot of us still work full-time jobs and just trying to get away makes it really difficult. And you being there on that weekend first to come pick stuff up, that makes it great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I really like to be able to, like I said, meet the customers, have them come out, and the weekend for us is the only time we can really do it, because if people come out during the weekdays and we're setting up for a show or doing a show, you guys know what it's like. It's like major interruption, and you don't want to get annoyed, especially when they're your people, your friends, your customers. So, yeah. It's kind of tough sometimes, but
and you have more than the rock shop going too. I mean, you've got a pizza parlor, and you have all kinds of stuff that you have your fingers in.
Yeah, well, thankfully, the pizza parlor, I have a really good friend who is also a rock hound, and and we've worked together in the rock stuff for a long time. And he wants to work more here. He has his own business also, but he runs the pizza parlor for me because I don't do anything there. I don't even sign a check. I don't even know the workers' names. So I go there and have pizza every once in a while and some salad, more now than usual. But yeah, I don't do nothing there. I just own it. But
Hey, Brad, we got one. Johnson wants to know where you guys are located out of. Where's your shops at?
we're in Sweet Home, Oregon. Yeah.
Jaws
Yeah, we come
Jr.
up
also
there.
wanted to know where the Obsidian is. Jaws is our resident Obsidian fanatic over here, right here where I live here in Dallas. And so he wanted to know, he hadn't seen any Obsidian in the stuff that you've got there.
We have barrels of obsidian, yeah.
Yeah.
And some of it, but the thing is that I don't know. I just never really messed with obsidian that much. I have a few pieces that I have of my own that I'm going to get sphered. But for the most part, when people come over and they want obsidian, I show them where the barrels are and they just go through it. I don't really put it in the shows or anything. And the main reason I don't is because obsidian, as you people know, if you mess with it, is very sharp and kind of dangerous. And I don't ever want my wife or anybody around here to get hurt, handling it. So I just let the customers go through it, and they know what they're doing because that's what they're coming here for. So yeah.
You almost need waiver forms for Obsidian.
Yeah, you really do for certain stuff like
Yep.
yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, I've been to Jaws' house. He has a lot of Obsidian, and he has it everywhere out there. He does love the stuff, and that's during certain times of the year. That's all he works on is just Obsidian,
Yeah.
whether he's tumbling, whether he's cabbing. So his interest in what you had there was about the Obsidian.
Well, we make a lot of obsidian spheres, and they're awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Mahogany,
Cool about lapidary. Everybody loves different things.
Snowflake.
snowflake, you name it.
Yeah.
Flowering obsidian. Yeah. I like it, but I just don't like to mess with it. And I don't like my workers to mess with it too much, but
We
they
have
do.
some.
We do.
I've bought a slab or two from you.
Workers here, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Workers over there, they're
They're tough.
tough. Yeah. Oh my gosh, they're tough. Yeah.
Some gloves here will go you a long way.
Oh yeah, some good leather gloves.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Over there, everybody they wear flip flops every day, even working in rock.
I was going to say you probably don't have the workman's comp to worry about dealing with.
Here it's steel toe boots. Over there it's flip flops.
Even if
Completely
you
understand.
for the proper attire and everything,
They
right?
wouldn't do
They
it.
wouldn't do it.
Yeah. If you bought the proper attire and told them to wear it, they wouldn't do
They're
it.
probably gonna wear it for a day or two, and then after that, nope.
Yeah.
Until you go back to the States, right? That's how long they'll wear it.
For sure.
Well, and they're very acclimated to a lot warmer more of a tropical climate over there too. I mean, can you imagine having to dress up that way in that type of work?
Yeah. Yeah, over there, that's what I wear is flip flops, shorts, and a t-shirt every day, even if it's raining.
Yeah, I can imagine dressing up in PP in hot weather there, Dave.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm out of Florida. It's been 90 degrees here for a week.
Oh wow, wow.
You're gonna say, I have to laugh. Jaws just made a comment about you can't feel anything with gloves on, and I agree with him. My dad always used to tell me gloves are good for one thing, and that's pee in your pants.
See, I just saw a comment from I want to say Gio Meal. Says he's watching from the Philippines right now.
That's my cousin.
Yeah.
Hi, Gio.
what
And
up?
Mark.
So you have family from over there that's watching the show then?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Ragnar photo. Yes.
They work
Yeah.
for us too over there.
Yeah. When we were there, they helped Brad sort out some rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not talking about a couple of buckets of rock. Brad does containers of rock, and I don't mean little containers. I mean shipping containers of rock. So when he says they're sorting rock, it's no easy task.
No, we sorted, I think me, Mark, and Gio, and Hannah's dad, I think we did, literally touched every some barrels, and we shipped back 40 barrels, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I guess it looks like they said Hannah's mom's watching tonight as well. So
Hi, Hannah's mom.
Hi,
Yeah.
Hannah's mom.
Very-
Hi,
Hello.
Hannah's mom.
Dad. Yeah.
Brad's going to cry again in a minute.
Yeah. I'll
So
say
it looks like we're just about at the top of our hour here, and so
Here's
we're going to be
Kirsten
getting
right
close
now.
to winding down. Here's Kirsten right now to tell us what we need to do next.
Hey guys, so Ryan, has Andrew been on our numbers?
Of course.
Sweet.
So it's 1 through 17 tonight.
1 through 17 tonight. So Brad and Hannah, pick a number between 1 and 17, please.
5.
5.
5.
Is Tammy H. Woo,
Oh, Tammy, you know how to get a hold of me. You won tonight, so Tammy, you can get a hold of me on Facebook or email Rock Talk
Tammy won.
Lapidary. Congratulations. I'm excited for you, hon. Hope you like your book.
And we picked that number because Kyle Larson in NASCAR.
Wow, it's our anniversary day.
Kyle
Whatever.
Larson.
And Tammy, some of those pop sockets you have, you can thank Brad and Hannah for. That's where I got the material.
Aw. Yeah.
Nice. Do you guys sell slabs?
Yeah.
We sell lots of slabs.
Lots of slabs.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Thanks.
That's my favorite part.
Do you want to get our card? So, if you want to catch one of our lives, we're going to be live tomorrow at 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time and 5 o'clock. So, and it'll be
Excellent.
And on Tuesday and Thursday, we do a 2 o'clock and a 5 o'clock of rough and cab slabs.
Perfect.
and where do our viewers go to watch that then, Brad?
Facebook.
You just go to Facebook, and then if you go to our Facebook page, We Got Rocks, and you follow us and turn on your notifications, then you'll hopefully get a notification when we go live. But
Nice.
we go live 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 5 p.m. on Tuesday and Thursday for the rough and cab slabs, and Wednesday and Friday for finished goods, and we do the auctions. Yes, 1 minute auctions. They're pretty freaking fun. Yeah, and we don't just sell so stuff. We sell our best stuff at very low starting bids.
Yeah.
Just to get it going and have fun. So check us out.
Cool.
And fun they do have.
Oh, we do.
Always.
All right, so to finish the show, we usually ask each of the co-hosts to have something to say, and we pick at random. So I'm going to ask Brad. Brad, do you have any final thoughts for this show, for Brad and Hannah, for anything?
Oh no, I appreciate you guys joining us tonight and kind of telling us a little bit about yourself and showing some of that amazing stuff. I personally will be in touch to talk to you about getting some petrified wood rough, because I'm a sphere maker myself, and petrified wood's my favorite, and I would like to get some of that stuff from up there in Oregon from you guys. So
Awesome.
thanks for coming. Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for
Yeah,
inviting us,
thank you.
guys. This was fun.
Oh, it has been so much fun. Okay,
It
thanks,
was.
Brad. Bye. And it's down to 3. Let's see. Matt. Go ahead, Matt.
Really cool success story. Yeah, you guys are awesome people. I'll be dropping in for sure. Hell, just for sheer entertainment value, if nothing else. But I do love some rough and some flat, so I'll check that out for sure.
Well, we'll look forward to seeing you, Matt.
Absolutely. Good to meet you guys. Thanks for coming on.
Good to meet you.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, Ryan, you're up.
Well, it was so nice to finally meet you guys, at least this close to face. You know what I mean? We'll get there one day. One day, me and Andrew will get out that way.
Your name on our line.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be talking to you guys real soon about stuff. So.
Where are you from?
We're in the Upper Peninsula, Michigan.
Oh, okay.
Right up against Canada, eh?
Yeah. We'll talk about gauges later.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
But other than that, everybody, please make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, and turn the bell on for us. We really appreciate that whenever you do that, and see you all on Tuesday at the live sale.
Yes, Tuesday at the live sale. It's who's selling Tuesday?
It's me and Courtney.
You and Courtney. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Okay, thanks, Ryan.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.
Ooh.
Okay, Dave.
Well, Brad and Hannah, I want to thank you for coming and doing this.
Yeah.
When we started putting this show together and I started looking for guests, I'm not as well connected as what Cheerston and some of the others are, even though I have actually gone to Utah, met Cheerston, by the way. But I'm thinking, Brad and Hannah, we got to get them on the show. And the Hollywood Ranch, and I don't know if a lot of people know, I've even seen Hollywood Ranch mentioned in the Rock and Gym magazine. So it's been known pretty much around the world. And my first experience of digging with my son was at Hollywood Ranch just a few years ago before I met you guys. So this was really a great thing for me. It kind of brings history together. And I want to thank you for coming on the show. I want to thank everybody for being with us tonight and just coming out and having a good time, and hope to see you all again really soon.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Dave.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, so hi guys. What do you have to say to all the wonderful viewers that are watching right now?
Yeah, well, thanks for joining us tonight and for listening to our story.
And thanks for the invite.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we love to be able to connect with people and be able to chat with them, and because most of the time we're just doing the sales. So when people can ask questions and we can answer and stuff, and they get to see us and basically kind of chat with us, communicate with us. It's kind of cool,
Yeah.
It is cool. I'm very grateful that you guys came on. Thank you so much. All right. Well, I'm gonna take you guys out of here. Thank you.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.
They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay, so thank you for watching tonight. Congratulations, Tammy, for winning. Please contact me on Facebook. I bet you already have. So we have a great sales show coming up on Tuesday, 7 p.m. Same bat channel, same bat time. So we hope to see you there. Even if you're not buying anything, just come say hi, hang out with us. We really love building this community, and we're grateful to our viewers. And tonight, that $5 gift was awesome. Thank you so much. It will be put into our fund. And so be sure to tune in next week. And it's the same time. And thank you all. Have a super, super awesome rest of your week. Your weekend coming up very soon. And let's say goodnight. Good night, everybody.
Great show,
Great
guys.
show, guys. Let's go. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. See you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.